Well, I think that we have given ample time to check goals. Let's go ahead and see if I can find where to slide over to start recap. Kadow. The snowy streets of post-apocalypse Seattle, our heroes found themselves surrounded by ne'er-do-wells.
And outnumbered.
But not outgunned.
Certainly not outknifed.
Certainly not outgunned. Here is the play-by-play. The doc punched the shit out of those. The Greg threw knives out the windows and stayed in super stealth the entire time somehow.
Magically.
Very
Hit people
sneaky.
in faces. There was at least one face hit.
Desmuka grenaded the fuck out of everyone in this little zone multiple times. And Sparks went on a one-man mission up a building and killed the raider boss. Because fuck that guy in particular.
He was in particular finding himself to be quite fucked.
Indeed.
He's still alive, though.
Indeed.
Is
So
he?
we were going to take him back and interrogate him.
Ah, yes.
We have a prisoner. I'm pretty sure it's the boss.
That's right. Did I? I did. Okay, I copy pasted him onto the next scene for you guys to be dragging him with. So, after that, the group was making their way back through the streets and heard some shots and found a most grisly scene.
We found out
Cue
Buchanan and his quarry.
Cue the cheesy inspirational music for reunion.
All the headshots.
And then he said something about showing us his Three Musketeers. Oh, I thought it was a dick joke, so we left.
Hmm. Hmm. Sounds about right.
Yeah, I did think that we had a plan to make our way back to the docks.
It was planned to make the way to the docks, but first, a little bit north, the area of Belltown. There was set
Oh,
up a
yes, that's right.
meeting.
Because I'm holding back.
Yeah, the Brotherhood is not particularly fond of ghouls, as Buchanan would have learned in a casual conversation. But they haven't met Greg.
Everybody loves Greg.
Greg should totally just rush up there as fast as possible and shake their hand, preferably while growling.
And going,
Absolutely. Nothing would ever go wrong with that.
Not at all. It would be the most proper introduction.
Absolutely. But Buchanan's just going to walk right over to him.
You can see as you're making your approach, they're a little bit on edge. They spin with guns raised, and then recognize their old new friend and lower them.
Their old new friend.
You'll receive a wave from Annabelle and a head nod from Ethan. Meanwhile, William and Richard
What is
No
the
visible response.
who's the leader again?
That will be the Lancer Captain, William Bulldog Harris.
Oh, okay.
Age 36. Skills, personality quirks, flaws. What do you want to know? William has been a Brotherhood member for nearly 20 years and earned his nickname for his stubborn refusal to back down in battle. He's seen action across the West Coast and is a veteran of numerous skirmishes.
He's a punk. Anyway. Ah, Bulldog. I cleared some raiders just over yonder. Ran into an old group of friends. The old jerk a thumb back this direction.
Ah, we heard some shots. Annabelle is a little bit nervous. She keeps thinking that she's hearing things, but, well, I assume that was you guys.
Well, I was heading out to figure out where shots were coming from, which I assume was them. And then I ran across some raiders, hunkered down. And you know how I take care of things, so it ended badly for them.
Indeed. Your vault training has been impressive, quite valuable.
Oh.
So,
Vault
who are
Tech.
your allies? Why are they hiding back there? Is that a
You know
that
how
a Mr.
you know how it,
Handybot?
you know how it is with new people. Yes, that is Sparks. He came out of the vault with me. The gentleman right behind him is Smooka, also part of the vault. The
Ah,
three behind them are people that we did not uh, live in the vault with, and instead made friends up here. The one in power armor that looks like a medical suit is Doc. The ghoul, I've only heard reference of and met him recently. But
did you say ghoul?
yes, but apparently he's intelligent. Speaks. Not like the feral ones.
Richard scoffs. Ha! An intelligent ghoul. That'll be the day.
Ghoul has trade if you have caps.
Are you yelling
Apparently he's a
across the
traitor.
square,
Yes.
Mr. Spark?
Yes.
I suppose Spark is probably listening. I was going to say, can I hear any of this conversation?
Yeah,
From your distance, no.
Buchanan's not talking quietly, but he's not yelling either.
Yeah. Now they are a good block away, so you can see that Jonathan is approached and is being warmly greeted, but voices are too distant
and
to
then
make
they
out.
all jack the fuck around in their gun real quick. Uh, that's funny.
Your group is in the habit of befriending ghouls?
Well, if they don't shoot at us first and they're friendly enough, befriend pretty much anyone. Wait till I tell you about some of the super mutants I talked to.
You mean the big furry ones or the green ones? We've seen both in
Wait,
our travels from the south.
wait, there's green ones? News to me. I haven't been
Ethan
south of here, so.
Ethan pushes his spectacles up. Yeah, actually, we were surprised to find that the mutants up here were furry. Where we come from, they're smooth, hairless, green, still rather brutish.
Huh. Yeah, no, well, no, there's plenty of the brutish, hairy ones up here, but some of them are actually quite intelligent, and they're looking. We've hired them on as caravan guards.
Surely, you must be joking.
I shit you not. Tell you what, though, raiders see a caravan guarded by one of those giant sons of bitches. They tend to think twice before attacking.
Well, that's a fair point.
Yeah, oh
They can
yeah, get
be
this.
they
They
can be
work for
tamed.
vegetables. They
And
work.
and you're able to harvest vegetables in a climate like this?
Well, not me. Another community.
Even with
They
our
grow
time
greenhouse
together, there was, well, I don't suppose there was a lot of time to share updates, but very surprising, the network that you and your ilk have created up here. Quite impressive.
It's only going to get better. That's exactly what we came up here to do. Is bring some civilization to the land. Get things back on track.
Well, if our group wasn't already beset with orders to continue traveling north, might be interesting to see a Brotherhood outpost out here up here.
I
See how
would
we
not
might
be
be able to
opposed to
contribute.
such. Matter of fact, yeah, I probably can ping you some good locations for an outpost setup.
It's a very interesting proposal. Even if a small group of us hung back, I don't know if we could spare the numbers.
I'd be between you and your superiors. I know how militaristic you are.
Scratches his
However,
chin.
we also have business up north, and that's where I have just come from scouting.
So out of game, it was actually the Brotherhood scouted up north with you.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so
So,
essentially what had happened was is after meeting them, they had a point of curiosity there because of course the beacon stands up amongst the timeline pretty prominently. And when all of you kind of approached as a group, you saw that it was kind of infested with the likes of raiders. And so kind of right now, you guys are kind of regrouping, discussing the situation. They're wondering if they should even get
right.
involved, etc.
Well, we're gonna get involved. You don't have to. We'd appreciate your help.
Well, we kind of owe you a bit of a favor for your contributions for that skirmish when we first met up. So while we're waiting for our platoon to catch up with us, I think it's only helpful. Uh, Specs there, he was able to kind of draw up a bit of a makeshift map of the area. Sure would help to have something in the way of building plans or something more formal of the area. Spark, you being close enough to hear now, you know for a fact that there are building plans of the beacon and the surrounding area in the government district because you saw them. Same for you, Buchanan. You have had your hands physically on them.
Did we take those to Bossman?
I believe that you had taken, there was a key that you had found. I
Uh
don't
huh.
know if you took
Somebody
the
has that.
blueprints or not. Let me
I, I
see.
remember carried.
Yeah, that was a while back.
Let's
I
see.
don't quite
That
remember.
was, yeah, quite a while back. So the handout under party inventory, it says quest items. And for the beacon, we've got Space Needle blueprint, Space Needle key card. There are some pre-apocalypse blueprints, some rare antique books, legal codex.
I know the books were turned over to Bossman because he wanted the books.
I bet that old Doc might be interested in the radiation research log. Of course, that municipal blueprint map of the city's underground infrastructure matches up with the Ghouls settlement, although Buchanan hasn't visited. The rest of the party just came from there.
Yeah, I know not of such place.
Yeah, you just caught up with your friends, so I don't know how much they've had an opportunity to divulge. Although, I bet Doc would be pretty vocal about, hey, this is Greg. He's from the community that we were just hanging out with. It might have come up in conversation, I think, on your way here.
Not my place to talk about. So
But yeah, Bulldog continues his ruminations. Yeah, if we had something more concrete, be able to kind of plan an approach, an assault a little bit better. You remember there were few of those other outbuildings. Likely we'd want to clear those out before we head straight into the beacon. He's kind
Hey,
of scratching
Sparks,
his chin in contemplation.
do you remember in your data banks the schematics that we took a look at in that government building?
I don't know, DM, do I?
Yes, you are a robot. You have an eidetic memory.
That's a fair point.
The real question is, though, it is likely that those blueprints would have been physically stored back at your home at the docks. I don't think that you'd be carrying around
Probably,
fragile papers rolled up
probably
with you
moved
everywhere.
over to the other location. I dare say that since the docks is now just a trade post, that it's been moved over to the main encampment.
Um, Really, I will leave that up for the party to kind of determine because it was your property. And Steve, as the leader of the settlement and everything, he's not particularly attached to the schematics of buildings that are not his purview. Like he really doesn't have a stake in the whole beacon thing. He's kind of like, oh yeah, that spire saucer looking thing off in the distance. Yeah, whatever. You guys, if you're into that, go check it out. I have other priorities.
Mm-hmm.
So he may have them, but I feel like for me, and you guys are welcome to determine yourselves, but for me, I feel like it's more likely that you would have kept them at your home for future reference as necessary. But again, that's just kind of my assessment based on his personality and priorities, as it were.
Oh, so you guys haven't moved your home over? You're staying in the trade post? All right, noted. All right, got it.
Yeah, there was a general minor exodus of individuals to the Pike Place Market area. They had designated some places that they want to flesh out and renovate and repurpose, but that is very, very new.
You haven't been long as you haven't been gone as long as you think you have.
Well, you know, when you're lost in a snowstorm and then focused on work, time tends to fly.
Don't I know it? I am over 250 years old. Time does fly.
But do you think you could scratch out a quick set of plans in the dirt here for our friends on the building locations?
Uh, well, yes, of course. It would only make sense if they're going to be joining the assault. Why don't you call them over? And then
No, Buchanan was
Eagle
talking to
kind of,
Sparks.
oh, yeah, sorry.
I can attempt. Also, pinging your Pip-Boy. You should have the images.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah, I'll pull him up on my Pip-Boy and I'll just show William. You mean something like this?
Bulldog will share a quick glance with Eagle and says, hey, why don't you call your other friends over here? They might as well be part of the conversation. And he again shares another look with Eagle. Buchanan, you can interpret that as keep your eye on the ghoul, even though it's wordless. You just understand right away the sentiment shared there.
Right. Fucking Buchanan will turn back to Swook and everyone and wave him over.
I just waved back. I think he just waved me at me, right?
Hey, everybody. Wow.
Greg's gonna waltz up all friendly like, and of course, now that he's been called over, he just assumes that everybody's cool and friendly and all. So he's just gonna walk up and start trying to shake hands. Hi, I'm Greg. Greg Houston. It's spelled just like it sounds. Yewstin Houston, and it is so fine to meet you, gentlemen. How are you doing, and how did you get in this part of town? Oh, that is some lovely armor that you are wearing, and those are some fine weapons. Might I ask what you do for business? Is there something I might be able to sell you?
Specs very slowly and reluctantly, with a quizzical look on his face, raises his hand to shake. The others clench onto their weapons tighter and look a little bit standoffish. And Annabelle, she's out of reach on the other side of that broken down car there. Are you familiar with the Brotherhood of Steel?
Well, I can't say I've met too many of them, but I believe I have heard of the Brotherhood in passing. But I'm a friendly folk, and I'm always up for meeting other friendly folk. You know what I'm saying?
It's like, it's just like, I
That
butt in and be like, Greg, how many times have we told you not to touch people? The ghoul is contagious.
Ethan looks shocked, kind of looks at his hand, wipes it off on his thigh, like, ugh,
Yeah, we
what have I
changed the
done?
battery out in my headset. I missed something.
That's crazy.
That
I don't actually do that. I don't actually do that.
Eagle points with his gun over towards Doc. The one in the power armor there. That a prisoner you got, or somebody that's just injured?
It is the raider boss fuckhead who tried to attack us with his now dead friends.
Ah, fuckhead. Is that an official title around here?
Might as well be.
Fuckhead, meatbag, piece of shit. Take your pick.
Bulldog and Eagle chuckle. Annabelle's a little bit quiet. Um, Buchanan and Greg, you guys are closest. Can I get a perception check from you? I'll make it
Just straight
survival with
perception?
perception.
All right, so that's I do that by hitting the roll 20, right? Yeah.
I
Yeah.
will. I'll spend a luck point to
Ooh.
make it luck.
You know what? I'm not even going to change that. You can keep the complication.
Um,
It's going to make things spicy later.
So Annabelle just looks really paranoid. She seems to be paying less attention to you guys in the conversation, is just really kind of skittishly looking around her, kind of jumping a little bit like there's something behind her, and then she looks and there's nothing there.
Are you on something?
yeah, can I look in the direction that she keeps looking and see if I maybe see something?
All around you, it is rather quiet. And looking at the dilapidated buildings and everything, the snow has cleared up a little bit since you got here, so vision is pretty clear. You don't see anything awry. I mean,
Is it like
amongst
is it
a
like nothing's
post-apocalyptic horror.
awry? Yeah, is it like quiet like, oh yeah, it's fine, or is it quiet like, oh, that's too quiet?
Ooh, give me another survival and perception roll.
Okay.
Just him or both of
One
us?
one more luck point.
Blink. It's definitely, now that you're kind of catching on, it has that it's too quiet feeling. You can kind of relate to her paranoia because you've been in these wastelands. You know that trouble can kind of start out of nowhere. So you can definitely empathize with her being a little bit unsettled. And when you see her behavior, you're kind of like, something does feel a little bit,
Uh, Greg is going to, as subtly as possible, wander his way over to find something to possibly hide behind.
where's he going?
I haven't known him long enough to really know his idiosyncrasies yet, so I have no idea. But is your friend back there? He points at Annabelle. Is she high or something?
Patch, Patch, and he snaps. Says, "Oh, sorry, boss. It's just I told you there's something not right here. We should relocate. We scouted this area fine before we got here. There's nothing to worry about." Then he turns and looks. "So you're handy bot there, and see it's pretty good shape, but has some pretty wicked modifications."
Yeah, you gotta see it when he puts them to use.
Well,
I can be quite efficient when I want to be.
let's see what he can bring up here and produce as far as that there. What'd you call it? The beacon, the complex there with the spire, the saucer
Mm-hmm.
spire thing.
But yeah, he sent the image over to my Pip Boy here, so take a look.
All
Is
right,
it something?
what can I share? Bit of a question mark. Um, that's right, yes. I kept this open and blank for just this instance. So what you were able to generate by way of a combination of using your Pip-Boys and everything. Now, it's not going to be as pristine and pretty as such, but you'll be able to get the gist and it'll give you enough to converse about. So you guys are currently kind of in the area of Belltown. So as far as the left side map, you'll be off screen a little bit from here. So Pike Place Market and settlement and everything will be south and southwest respectively. There are a couple piers, but it's not your docks. Those are other docks. Your docks, actually, if I slide this over, bloop, are down here.
I'm not familiar with this map layout. This is new to me.
This is new to everyone.
Hmm.
But you can see the docks there. You've got Pike Place Market there. Let's see, the government district is going to be over this way with the city hall. The medical center is not at Denny
Oh
Triangle. Yeah,
shit! I
that's going to
didn't know
be.
you had a cathedral. That's cool.
Oh, yes, that'll be very distant. On a clear day, would have been able to see that from the medical district, which is, yeah, just a little bit past the main highway, which is there in red. That'll be
Mm-hmm.
the I-5. That, of course, you met the Brotherhood. I think Sorrento Hill is about roughly medical district there. Or no, it's a little bit past. Maybe the Swedish up there. Anyway, but you guys have traversed north a ways of your familiar holdings. Well, it's a little bit new, kind of in this area over up this way.
Macy's, where everyone gets their yellow couch.
Yes. Oh, I haven't done a yellow couch thing in a while. Thank you for reminding me. Forgot all about
Uh huh.
it. Anyway, so yeah, kind of a breakdown of the area. You've got the beacon there. You've got a few other important buildings, the ones that are still standing, the ones that appeared to be crawling with ne'er-do-wells. They appeared to be moving and acting in a little bit of a better coordinated fashion. They appear to be a little bit thicker and well armed. They kind of make the other raiders that you've encountered a little bit more ragtag-ish. Seems like they have something established here, a little bit more formality or structure. But again, it was couldn't get right up on them without giving yourselves away and bringing yourselves harm. So some of that is speculative from a distance.
Oh, you know.
And I've labeled those buildings for what they are. You guys technically would not know what they are
Oh, I could barely read it anyway.
on the right-hand side.
Oh, on the right hand side.
I don't know. I don't know how zoomed in you are.
I was looking at the map on the left.
Ah, yes.
Uh, oh, those buildings are all raider infested. That's gonna be a hell of a fight.
So yes, and of course, starting any kind of skirmish at one is surely to alert others around the area. We may
Well, at the
want
front,
to split our
if you're,
forces and come at it from two angles at once.
that's
Uh,
exactly what I was going to suggest. If the Brotherhood wants to conduct a main assault on one side, me and my group will. We can always kind of move silently and come up behind them, take out the people that are guarding, and then help you with your assault on your side by pinching.
yes, I like it. Say, for example, if we were to come in from the northeast, that strange looking building there, you guys were to hit from the southwest, we could perhaps do our best to clear things out and then meet that northwest building, combine our forces there before the final assault in the middle.
Yeah. Most likely, what I would do is I would hold my position directly south. You would assault one or both buildings. I don't know how big of a force you have coming. Up in the north there, when that's kicked off, I'll wait for reinforcements to move from the buildings here to the north. Then I'll clear out the buildings here. And you know how good of an aim I am. So if any of them are trying to snipe you from a good position on top of the beacon, I'll probably try to take them out. After that, we'll move north and meet you up either behind one or both the buildings there, depending on how things play out. I assume you'll be on radio comms. I'll be monitoring radio traffic with my Pip-Boy here.
Yes, we've had a little bit of trouble with these. They're not in perfect condition, but we've been able to maintain radio contact between ourselves. Fairly good range, should be able to go around the complex there.
Well, before the main assault here, it'd probably behoove us to set up a radio tower somewhere so that we can clear up our own comms and, you know, radio contact is fairly important. There's only
Now,
so far you can send a signal by bouncing it off the stratosphere, after all.
right, especially with weather conditions being questionable, interference. Mr. Houston, you have mentioned on a number of occasions the availability for a walkie-talkie type thing.
Yes.
They are exactly discussing that casually, as if it ain't no thing.
Oh, well, I am gonna stick my head out from around the corner from where I'm hiding, and just sort of, I don't know, ask about it. Hey, y'all, you guys, what are these? What's this thing you're talking about? Radios, communication. Tell me more.
About radios?
Yeah. I'm very interested in acquiring some form of two-way communication that can be used at a distance and is portable.
Well, yeah, these
Well,
are standard issue.
Standard issue, amazing. Okay.
how much would Buchanan know about radios? Should
Your
I do a science
expertise is
roll?
going to be
Well, my
primarily from
expertise.
living in the vault and with
Well,
Pit
yeah,
Boys.
my expertise is security in the vault, but it's not like I haven't read a bunch of science magazines that do have that shit check mark.
Yeah, I like it. Go for it. You
Should
would
I
have had a little
roll
bit
or
of
should I?
time to. Oh, yeah, definitely. You would have had some time too to kind of check out what the Brotherhood had when you're hanging out with them.
One success.
So, so you won't be familiar with, like, you couldn't take one apart and put it together unless it was a very long time. Maybe if you had assistance from Spark, etc. Like
Like
by
maybe a
yourself.
basic CB radio, but nothing too extravagant.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
Um, and for it to be miniaturized into like the small, well, small, it looks like an 80s cell phone, but you know, the military ones, like, it's definitely an impressive thing. If you had extras that you could use to copy off of and extra
Yeah,
parts, like you could probably
I'm
come up with
tracking.
some.
The
Um,
so what he'll say to Greg is, well, uh, I know how radios work as basic knowledge. I couldn't build you one, but they usually use a frequency of radio waves to transfer it over this 27 megahertz channel in order to broadcast a half duplex transmission, and usually extend its range by bouncing its signal off the stratosphere in order to reach over the horizon. Without a radio tower, that's about the extent of it, so a few miles.
Yeah, I don't know about all that. That's just gibberish to me. I'm just hoping to acquire one.
Oh, I see. So what you do is you talk into this electronic box, and it sends a signal out that other electronic boxes looking on that particular signal can
Yeah,
receive your voice.
I no,
That's what a
I
radio
I
does.
I understand the basic concept. I'm
Oh,
hoping to get one.
oh well, that would be up to them if they want to sell you one. I don't have any to spare on me.
Yeah, so y'all said standard issue, like you got a couple, lots of them for sale. Can I just have one? You want to just give me one?
well, Specs has a
They just
broken
have
one
one.
that we were hoping to use for spare parts. If we could get these, like our personal ones, repaired and cleaned and updated, well, we would have less need for the spare parts. We might be able to trade something.
Well, as it happens, I personally know a man. Well, he's not so much a man as he is a bot. He's pretty good with electronics himself. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, Spark, could you do these gentlemen a solid, as they said in the old days, and perhaps maybe take a look at their electronic devices and maybe perhaps get them working again.
Yeah, that would be great if you're programmed with the expertise. We have a couple other little things that we'd love to have repaired. That up your alley there, Mr. Handy? Or what'd you call him? Sprack?
Bark.
Spark.
Spark, yeah.
The Mandakare sparks, yes, and I do mind taking a look. Go ahead and put them on this old car hood. So I have a table.
Uh, Specs rummages around, checks a couple pockets, pulls a little kind of knapsack that's on his back around front and digs around a little bit. Ah, here it is. And he pulls out, and it's got like the top speaker kind of hanging out and open with a couple detached wires and stuff. It's got a little bit of superficial damage on the outside. Says
Albeit
we've used the
cystic
power
spirit.
source for it, so it doesn't have its own battery. And he kind of shrugs apologetically.
We could probably
I
rig a fuel cell up to run it.
an MF sale or something.
Yeah, fuel cell. Yeah, one of them.
Oh,
If you
give
could
me a minute.
figure out how to jury rig that, that would extend the lifespan exponentially. You just have these old, like pre-war batteries. Luckily, they've held a charge, and sometimes we can kind of give a little bit of a kick. A little bit dangerous, though.
Want me to roll repair?
And Buchanan's going to assist Spark in his repair roll.
So roll your repair with intelligence.
Already is, so good. And I'll spend
That
my
makes
last
sense.
AP.
Shall
Ooh, all right.
I'm gonna roll to assist there.
So this actually isn't for the repair itself. This is an assessment. And in looking at it, you are very certain that you can restore functionality to this device. However, it would take some time, and you would want to have a space that maybe isn't a dented
Car
car
hood.
hood out in the elements and etc. Not to say it couldn't be done, but it would definitely take a number of hours. It's something of a project that you would want to be able to spend overnight. Um, Probably have another one nearby that you can use as a control, if you will, to kind of guide through. Because these devices, this is the first time you're seeing them, but you can very quickly assess, like, oh yeah, I can fit electrical components. I think there's an old telephone I can get a board from, and stuff like that.
Hey, the few miscellaneous parts and maybe night doors would work.
Well, is this something that you think we should get done and have available to utilize prior to the assault? Or is this something we should worry about after? This is Bulldog talking to you, Mr. Buchanan.
It depends on how long it takes your platoon to get here, as well as how long he thinks it would take to repair the thing.
I could have it done by the morning.
Oh, that's right. You don't sleep. The a quick radio tower or a radio antenna rigged up would probably help things as well. Any real tall building will do. Just we can jury rig a power supply up to it, something.
Doc speaks up. Hey, I don't know if you heard, but we cleared out the oil rig. It's got a spire on it,
That would
blinking
work.
light at the top.
Yeah, if it's a blinking light, that means there's power up there, so that would definitely
Hey,
work.
yes. We killed the queen.
Oh, the Merler Queen. Oh, okay. Good. Good to know.
Specs looks over the top of his glasses. The what now?
Oh, early on when we were helping a settlement down south of us from our current position, right?
Hmm.
Down south, we ran across some what the locals called Marlurks, and apparently they're queen. Big nasty motherfucker too. We retreated out because we were just there to save some children that got in the way, but we got them out of the situation. I did not know these guys went back and killed it. That's good to know.
Eagle speaks up. I think he's talking about those big shelled things come out the water.
Yeah, from the books in the vault, it looks like they were descendants of some sort of crab.
Bulldog nods. Ah, yes. We encountered some of those further down south.
Weren't they
And then
beautiful?
And then Spec says, we were afraid to eat them, but it seemed like they had a lot of flesh inside the shell.
I'm gonna tell you right now, they're uglier in sin, but they taste amazing.
Annabelle
Especially with some rum and butter. That's what I'm told.
Annabelle slaps her hand on the hood. I told you, you had us eating cans of pet old dog food instead of and she shakes her head, goes back to checking her six and shivering a little bit.
Whip open the party inventory real quick.
Excuse me while I whip this out.
Jesus Christ.
Yes, my son?
Well, it well, if I know these guys, I'm pretty sure they have a few pieces left over. You want me to whip you up a meal real quick?
Let me check the bag. One,
Yeah.
2, 3, 19 chunks, and 6 of the good ones,
6.
and 4 of the really good ones from the queen herself.
Oh, that must be tender as fuck.
I think either Doc or Alexei was saying he could do something special with it, but I can't remember what.
Hmm. God damn it, I don't remember what page fucking cooking's on.
Um,
Crafting going on.
let's see. Crafting is 209, consumables 149. Yeah,
What
if
do
you're
you mean
looking
crafting?
for the actual cooking, yeah, be cooking, yeah, or crafting probably 209.
I know, puppy dog, I know. Good boy. Shit yet. There it is.
So Bulldog
216,
speaks up,
217.
says, "What do you think about heading to this settlement of yours, taking a bit of respite? We haven't had a moment to catch our breaths and maintain our equipment and the like. If it's a safe place where we can get that done and regroup a little bit, prepare for the assault,
Uh,
does that sound proper? Or should we lead the assault straight from here?" And then he kind of looks behind him a little bit. "We're actually expecting to see our brothers sooner than now. I mean, really, any day now they should be coming up from the south, following along the broken old highway there. But who knows if they ran into anything in between. But
well,
they've
honestly, I
got,
think we should move out of here as soon as possible. You tend to sit in an area too long and trouble comes looking for you. Um, I'll turn to Spark, Smook, and Doc. Did everyone get moved out into the secondary location and we turned the original settlement into now a trade hub? That has affected taken effect?
I It
All
has
right.
happened.
Yeah, we could take these boys over to a trade hub. Having a Brotherhood of Steel come by every now and then with their own caravans wouldn't probably be a bad thing.
As long as they do the trading and not the taking.
well, let's
I
not
don't.
get ahead of ourselves. I can't speak for any authority, but as long as we share the situation we're in, we're glad to combine our resources, and we're just wary about getting involved in any local politics, arguments, that sort of thing.
The only arguments I've noticed in this area are from raiders. Anything political with other settlements, I just let Steve handle because I don't want to deal with it my own self. Shall we move out then?
Yeah, I think,
Yeah,
unless you
yeah,
wanted
I'm ready to
to
move out.
have a quick meal first.
Oh, if we're gonna
Bex
head
is
out there,
nodding enthusiastically.
I'll wait to go. What? I'm sorry. What were you saying, Fuka?
Oh well, Greg was
Greg.
saying that something around here is giving me the heebie-jeebies, and I wouldn't mind if we skedaddle a little sooner rather than later.
All right, fair enough. I've learned to trust my party's instincts. So let's just get heading out, and we'll eat when we get there. Besides, I could use a good cup of coffee.
Mr. Buchanan, can you please roll for me your survival with perception?
Oh, wow. Survival with perception. Oop. Oop. You know what?
Hmm.
Fuck that. I'm gonna reroll that. I'm gonna use an inspiration to reroll that. There we go.
You definitely think you heard something, and if you raise your head and look in the direction of Annabelle, she locks eyes and you share a look, and she kind of tilts her head.
What was
You
it?
heard that too?
What was the sound that I heard?
Kind of a distant metallic banging, like a twig snapping in the forest, but you're in an urban environment, so that.
Either a big old robot is coming our way, or a lot of people with power armor is headed in this direction. I'm not sure which.
Oh, it's almost
Either
like tin scraping on metal. Like it wasn't like a metallic sound of a robotic step. It was more
it was more like something dragging.
yeah, or like if you were to step on something or move something and happen to clank, like digging through the trash or something.
Those clinking.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, yep. I think Annabelle's correct. I think Greg has the right idea. Either we need to leave right now, or we need to post up and wait, because something's just about here. God
Oh
damn
no,
it.
the lines come out.
Boss, I think they're here. That was Annabelle. And then Buchanan, you'll see a shift. You think you saw the snow move, but that wasn't snow. That was white fur prowling and sneaking up. You've never seen super mutants act in a sneaky kind of way, like they're on the prowl, on the hunt, moving like a pack. You've only seen kind of a brutish.
Are these them smart mutants
And
that
then
y'all was talking about?
you hear Doc rev up his scalpel weapon. Boys, we've got incoming.
The ones that are friendly normally have like loincloths. I would say no.
And then you start to see other forms kind of shimmering into view. Hear some growling. They appear to be aware of having given themselves away and starting to boldly close in from all sides. Indeed, initiative is what I was going to call for.
Greg, would like to attempt to scare all of these folks off, or at least one of them. Like to somehow intimidate by possibly shouting out that uh, we are armed and we have done our own killing very recently, good fellers, and I promise you that you want to turn around and look for a different sort of prey. I shout that out loud enough so that all the mutants can hear.
Your words echo out. The Brotherhood members, their weapons raised, look about expectantly. The shadowed forms that you can see coming more clear into view appear to have not been dissuaded by your plea. It could be that they don't understand that they're mindless. It could be that they do understand and don't care. But
Well,
you
in that
do not
case,
receive a verbal response.
Greg would like to know if we have taken enough of a break for him to get all of his luck points back.
I would say yes, you guys have had time in between, kind of settled your previous skirmish, caught your breath, had some rice, have avoided stairs. You're good to go.
What
I know it
about
just happened too
what
recently.
about healing?
Quick question about the zone. When moving from corner to corner, does that count as 1 or 2? Or should I count like move over then move over, or just move over to move over?
As long as there are squares touching, you can do it with one. They're
All right, it's
adjacent as
corners there.
such. Yeah.
Gotcha.
I should have drawn the grid to be better lined up with the actual squares, but I didn't. I was kind of going by like the neighborhood.
That's fine. That's how I would have done it.
Oh, wait,
So,
yeah, I need initiative.
so moving from 1 to number 2
Yep.
is just, or shooting from 1 to 2 is close range.
Oh, wait.
Close is going to be within your same square. That would be medium. Going to any other.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Medium.
Yeah. Okay. Then yes.
Okay, good to go.
Why is Doc's initiative negative 85? What is this tomfoolery?
That was a good question. I was going to ask. I thought I had learned last time, but now I've forgotten. My initiative is 13. That was something like 13 dice that I get to roll.
If you want to
Yes.
roll it, you don't have to roll it. You could either just take the 13 or roll it and potentially get higher.
Okay,
That's how.
I would like to roll it and potentially get higher. I will take whatever this is. So that's combat dice.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Okay, 13 combat dice. Let's see what I do. 10. All right, I'll take the 10. It's more fun if you got to roll
I'm
them
going to
all.
call that 11. I'm going to make Smooka's 13. I saw that Smooka had also both rolled and posted initiative. I'm going to average that out, give you the edge there.
Mine's
I'm
so
gonna send
fucking
Doc
high,
down
I
a little
just
bit.
post it and be done with it. I go first. Just oh,
Right.
combat Buchanan. What are you doing? I question it.
All right, so before we get into the thick of things, because it could be a little bit consuming, I do want to give the opportunity for a bio break. If you guys want to grab drinks and restrooms and everything else. Also, too, if you stay on the chat, if you guys want to kind of strategize, I would give an opportunity. Before I go, however, I want to know, Smooka, you are right on the line. I'm going to need you to move one square to the left or the right of your choosing to be in a zone, not straddling between two. Entirely up to you if you want to go left or right.
Looks like I'm on the edge.
Yes.
The edge
Of
of glory.
All right,
All right,
so
cool.
with the giving of the luck back and the resting, was that also the healing?
You would have had an opportunity for eating food or doing repair to heal on the way. You wouldn't have had like the overnight rest though.
And I'll look
I
at those
said
rules
food.
and roll a repair.
Yeah, I said food at first and then was like, it's a robot talking to me. That's redundant. You're going to want to look at page 33.
Okay.
All right. Well, then I am going to briefly mute and let's meet back here in about 5 to 10.
Sounds good.
Just long enough to rub one out.
I mean, if that's what you want to do in your 10, go for it.
But what are you going to do with the other 9 minutes?
Do it 3 more times. Oh, by the way, Josh or Joe? Joe's. Yeah,
Joe?
it's Joe's.
Oh, yes. That's me.
You never had your mysterious stranger show up last combat, so you got that luck back.
Yes, I did use 2 luck very recently when I was doing instead of perception or whatever. I used luck for perception, so I'm still down 2. But yes, I did get that luck back.
Nice. Also, we have something in the quest items that you should probably have.
Who, me?
Yeah.
What did I? Yo, yeah. What do I get? What is it?
Radiation research log details on pre-apocalypse experiments with radiation and its potential applications.
Ooh, that sounds excellent. Yes, I will take that. How do I do that?
When we get back to base, I'll burn you a copy.
That works.
Wait, Spaceballs is getting a sequel?
Yes, Spaceballs, the sequel, The Search for More Money.
Dude, it's awesome.
And what's his name? Dark Helmet. Fucking love that guy. He's
Rick
coming out of
Moranis.
retirement. Yeah, he's coming out of retirement for it.
That's awesome. I fucking love Rick Moranis.
Same.
Mel Brooks is reprising the Yogurt role? Holy shit. Slated for 2027.
All right, guys. In terms of strategy, I think we're gonna. I think our best plan is to kill him.
Honestly, I think we should take the 2 in the back down as fast as possible, then concentrate on the ones in the front.
The ones that sort of popped up behind us. Take those 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Don't worry. Sparks and Doc will hold off the 3 coming from the northwest or northeast.
4.
Yeah. Is it 4? Am I not zoomed out far enough?
Is there one?
Oh, no,
outside?
I had my initiative covering up 2 of them.
Oh, there we go.
We also got the Brotherhood of Steel. Extra bullets.
Extra bullets.
What if we use them as distraction?
Break their legs. Run away.
Yeah, yeah. Now you're getting it.
Most toddlers have a special stuffy they go to bed with. But of course, mine has a cutting board. Yeah, kids are like that. Welcome back.
Why, thank you, sir. I saw that you have fully repaired yourself.
Yep. Got that gonna do double my repair skill. But just 6. So it's fucking 12 HP for free.
Nice.
I don't know if any of us went anywhere.
Well, that's not much of a break. Everybody's good on water. Got to stay hydrated.
Yep.
I'm good on what I'm going to call water.
I was gonna say, yep, it's water. Uh-huh.
Well,
It
there's,
at one point was water. Does that count?
of course it does. I have water and coffee. Alrighty, well, Buchanan, you are up at the top of the order with Smooka on deck there. We've got the Brotherhood. I did not put them into initiative order. But
So how
they,
do you want me to do? How do you want me to do measurements? For example, if I shoot this guy, he's 1 zone away.
yep,
So that is close. Or I'm sorry, medium.
yes.
But if I shoot at this guy, is he 2 zones away, or is he 1 zone away?
Um, that's a really, really good question. I will answer you
Well,
by doing this. Oh, no, don't move the whole map screen. Thank you.
I mean, it's just a quick ruling would
Let's call it 2.
would help. Like if you draw a line from your guy to the other guy, and it crosses 2 zones, then 2 zones. But if it
Yeah,
crosses the corner, then 1 zone.
yeah.
That's how I would do it.
100% yes. He's just a little bit further out of range, so that's why I added that extra line, that's all.
Easy enough.
But yeah, that is, everything else should be a pretty fair breakdown. But yes, you can see that the Brotherhood members there are, after Annabelle kind of spun around, has her weapon trained, they're all looking kind of in the northeast direction. Looks like they are targeting the mutant that's coming around the wreckage there. They do not see from their vantage point that
So he's
which
long.
Doc and Smooka can see over on the west side.
Is what you're saying? Is that this guy's long to me?
Yes.
Good to go. I will have my combat rifle up. I will take the aim action at him.
Da-na-na-na.
It allows me to move there. I'm sorry, not aim
So,
action, move action.
oh,
Move
okay.
minor action.
Yeah, I was gonna say because aim and move are both minor actions.
Yeah. Move minor action, not aim minor. I'll take the move minor action there, and then I will do a specifically a headshot on him. Because that's
Ooh,
I don't get stuff for it. Yay!
calling out the that.
Let's see here. And I'm not sneaking or anything like that, so none of this other bullshit takes place.
All right. You are looking at a defense of 1.
Fine. Additional dice? Good question.
Oh, I should grab from the other scene. You guys had, I think, only one action point in the community pool. Yes. Let me bring that over because surely that will fluctuate in the course of this exchange. I'm just going to put that right there so
It
everybody
will
can see it
fluctuate.
and
And don't call me Shirley.
realize it.
All right, and I'm gonna use. How many action points can we have at max again? 5.
Uh,
7, thanks to me.
max is 7 in the party pool. There is only one currently available,
It,
though.
in
6 in the
our personal pool.
6.
6.
6. Okay. How many extra dice do 2 action points give me for attacking?
2.
2. 1 for 1.
If you want to take an extra major action, it's going to be 2. And it's going to increase the difficulty of your shots by 1.
That's not what I asked.
Oh, I'm
To
sorry.
attack, get extra dice for the action points, right?
Oh, yeah. It's just 1 for 1.
Okay.
Well, that's not exactly accurate. It costs more to get your second one. But yeah, just for your first one, yes. 1 for an extra 1, 3 for an extra 2.
Gotcha. 2 successes. Which is weird, because I roll really, really high.
Well, in this game, you want to roll low.
I know.
But because you have small guns as a tag skill, that 5
Yep.
counts as 2.
Yep.
So that is going to hit, and it's going to give you an action point back. Are you wanting to keep that or put it in the party pool?
Oh, I could keep it for now.
All right.
I'm gonna do my full fire rate of 2, which gives me 2 additional dice, I believe.
Extra damage.
Eight damage, vicious 1 to the face. That means 12 damage to the face.
To the face.
To the face.
It looks so inappropriate that the blood is white. He's so excited to get blasted in the face. So that is going to incur a head injury. He is going to be seeing a penalty to everything. You see him take the shot and reel back and teeter and almost fall over. Puts his hand out to steady himself against the building. Is looking about, kind of raises his arm to claw at the air. He is still on his feet, but did incur an injury there. Let me mark that as such.
Still on his feet. After put 3 rounds into his face? Well, that just won't fucking do. How much for another major action again?
Well, it is 2 AP and increases the difficulty of your actions by 1.
2 AP down. Then 3 AP used to increase my dice pool for the attack by 2. Yep.
Yes, sir.
5 successes.
Holy shit.
So I'm going to go ahead and take those 5 AP back. Or 3 AP back, I'm sorry. I'm not going to waste my ammo on this one. I'll just do the one shot. It is a headshot. 4, 5, vicious 1 for a total 9.
That final shot sees him finally teeter, fall backwards, collapse into the snow.
All right.
Pool of red begins to pool around him.
Bursting into action, I take cover behind a car, whip out 4 quick shots. 2 mutants go down. I'm like, what the fuck's everyone else waiting for? I'm done.
Alrighty, Mr. Smuka, you are up next.
Let's see.
How do you like the name of my combat rifle? The Testicular. Yes. Yes, absolutely.
Let's see. I want to shoot the one up top. Yeah. Let's get that guy.
All right. You do notice that all of the Brotherhood scouts, lancers, they all have their weapons trained in that direction too.
Yeah, now they could turn around and shoot someone else if that one dies.
Ah,
Oh wait,
that is a
that's
great
damage.
amount of damage.
That is,
I love
that
that
is not.
you are. I love your
That's
hope
not how you roll.
and optimism
Not how you roll the thingamajig.
for the attack. Correct.
Yeah. Let's see. There we go. There we go. You click the words. There we go. I'm assume 3 successes hit.
Yes. And do pay attention to the range as far as your weapon type when it comes
Yeah.
to the difficulty there.
I think I'm good with the range because it's not close hand. I don't think.
The one to the north is medium to you.
Medium.
That one
Okay.
there?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's medium to you.
Yeah, I think I should be fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, those successes are going to give you back a couple of AP. Holy crap!
Ouch.
Better than the last one. Let's go.
And persistent? Jesus. Fucking A, Spooka.
Let's go.
Or fuck a bee, it's got more holes.
Yeah, well, whatever resistance it had, it's not resisting shit. Piercing
Um,
2 on a fucking laser weapon?
I can confirm that you guys have fought super mutants before. You know that they have a little bit of physical and energy resistance. They appear to be immune to radiation and poison and the like. But in
Where'd you hit,
straight
Spooka?
damage, can I please get a d20 roll?
Yeah. It is D20. You're looking for an 8.
Ooh. So you are going to completely, with your laser blast, you're going to hit in the shoulder, which is going to remove the arm. You hear a roar, and in the
Arm.
shock of it, you see the arm separated from the body as they spiral and fall face down into the snow. Red puddle pooling around them, as had happened with the other.
Did the location stuff change? Because I have torso as 3 to 8.
Yeah, I was just going for dramatic effect. That's why I said shoulder. It's kind of
I have the dumb. I'll shut up now. Get myself some tea.
Going to go to this corner and just
Cry.
yeah, crouch down the corner and cry.
He killed a man today.
Hey, Smooka. We both killed a guy on our first turn. Voltec points for the win. Hell yeah.
That's crazy.
hell yeah.
Yeah, that's all I'll do.
All right. Seeing that he has been eliminated, Brotherhood group is going to move down, stopping a minute to appreciate Doc's power armor, but they don't have long to ruminate over it. Bulldog is going to command open fire. We've got 4 over here. Don't let him pass the threshold. They're going to be firing out. The super mutant that is stomping closest. It's riddled with bullets. Takes a couple steps back from the force of it. Growls. Blood pouring out of the wounds. Braces himself. Straightens. Continues to be walking forward with a limp. Mr. Houston, how's it going there? Hiding away.
Oh, well, Greg is doing great. Both of the possible threats that he had towards him have been eliminated. So, Greg is thinking about sort of staying out of the way, but being close enough that he could possibly be helpful if needed. And so Greg would love to take a minor movement action and maybe try and move over here and get up on top of this roof. Is that possible through a little collapsed area there?
It is. I would like from you, please, an athletics check, just to make sure you can scramble up the slippery, wet, icy, snowy debris.
Okay. Well, this might be bad. Okay, so that didn't happen. Um,
You're
let's
welcome to
see.
be struggling at the edge and trying to find proper footing and grip to get up there.
Yeah, I can't really do anything once I get up there anyhow. Everybody's going to be mostly out of range for me, I think. So, yes, I can be struggling. I don't think I can really do anything else.
I would count that as part of your minor action move. So if you wanted to make the attempt again, I can count that as your major action.
Uh, yeah, sure. Let's do it. Um,
I'm going to move the party action points off of that zone.
I'm not going to try very hard on this.
Hey, all right, you're able to make it up there.
Nice. All right. Well, I'm gonna be hopefully slightly stealthy. Hopefully nobody's seen me crawl up here, or none of the mutants have seen me crawl. Hopefully everybody else down below has been taking their attention. Is there something I need to roll to confirm that?
Not particularly. You have a pretty great view of the scene. You can see that the Brotherhood members, of course, are lining up, taking their shots defensively. Other party
Okay.
members seem to be very alert, very battle ready.
Then yeah, that'll be my turn. I'll just be getting ready in case somebody comes in range.
Hmm.
All right, and I don't know why that line it's cut off there. That should technically continue. At any rate, there's going to be a lot of sprinting going on. The mutant that was hurt going to be lumbering forward, coming into the zone. You can see that his right arm is hanging a little bit droopy from the shots that he took. His other one working better. He's going to choose to smack Annabelle. Crush! He smacks her back and down. She screams, falls down. Patch! No! He roars with delight at having caused harm. The others are going to have to. He sees something shiny that he likes, so he's going to charge down into melee range. He's going to be charging up, stand next to his brethren. He's going to be charging down, hopefully to surround. Since a lot of them were sprinting, that is going to take up their move. Doc, acting quickly, With his wherewithal and his medical priorities, he's going to be scooping up the raider boss with one power armored arm, Patch with the other one. He's going to be dragging him back over to Greg's old hiding spot so he can take the one that was harmed out of harm's way. And he will begin to assess her wounds as she looks very not good. The raider boss is still tied up, kind of has stirred awake with all the noise and chaos, but is tied and gagged and looking about frantically. So that is going to bring us to Spark.
He's haggling, he's whacking, he's slashing.
Absolutely.
Nice
The
reference.
one in front of me.
Congratulations.
Well, what are you going to do with your 2 AP that you store?
Save it to attack a second time.
Aha.
But he can take 6 with piercing and persistent to his whatever. And I'm guessing that's enough piercing to crit.
It is, sir. It is.
Oh, it doesn't.
Boo. With a
And then I
solid
spin
slash across the face like that, he's going to roar,
Nice.
and be frantically flaying his arms out. One hand trying to wipe away that which he can't see very well,
And
from
then
what you can
I
tell, not being
spin
particularly
those
effective.
2 AP to do the same pointed dance over again with an additional AP to make it 3 dice.
Swing battle. Difficulty 2. And you get your AP back. At least one of them.
Nice. I'll spend it for damage. And you know what? Fuck it. I got luck to burn now. I'm going to spend 1 to re-roll those 3 blanks.
Hey, all right.
Nice.
Wow.
And see if the crit procs. It does. So he gets a crit to that and to that.
That is going to be the torso and the arm. So you have your initial slice that goes across the face, and then the return cut coming across, slashing open. His bowels are going to begin to spill out as you sever across one of the arms as well. And with a very sad, forlorn growl, he's going to collapse into the snow, begin to paint it red. Boop, 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 boop. That is your move action.
Yep. And that'll be my turn.
Awesome. All right. So willfully putting yourself in the middle of the fray there alongside the Brotherhood members who will be a little bit shocked. But Bulldog will give you a courtesy nod, being impressed at your
And I
bravery.
believe Greg's held action would go off. Because those
Well, it wasn't
aren't
really a
supposed-
held action. It was I had to use my entire my entire turn to move. I was just
Ah.
I was just up there sitting on a roof, just
Yeah.
sort of waiting.
Surveying.
I thought it was held.
I do believe that that is going to take us up to the top of the order with Mr. Buchanan.
Hmm. Hmm. Does it take a minor action to switch guns?
Yes.
Okay. Well, you're the one that gave me this gun, so now I'm gonna exploit you. I mean, now I'm gonna use it. I'm
Ooh,
gonna use my minor action to switch to my shotgun,
bust it out.
and it takes I can do another minor action with AP, right?
It is, yes, just 1 AP for an additional minor action.
I will spend 1 AP for an additional minor action. That minor action will be to aim my shotgun
Ooh da lolly.
at that one. And
Alrighty.
because I have aimed my shotgun at that one, I get to move.
Fall free.
Boop. Because nimble.
Indeed. Very handy perk as you are demonstrating.
Absolutely.
So you come charging around the corner, hauling up your shotgun, bringing it up, all the
My
while.
aiming gives me a 1d20 reroll on my first attack roll,
Yes, indeed.
and shotgun.
I'm assuming that shotgun is close range. So
Yes,
good move. Yep.
absolutely. I'll just do a normal roll. 3 successes.
Well, that means you get to bank too.
At his fucking face.
It's a shotgun wedding.
Yep, like that.
I do like that.
Let's see here. And then I click that button for the damage. I'm just gonna do normal damage. I'm not gonna bother pumping any more shots into it.
I love that Unchained Melody is playing right now.
Fred and Vicious. I would like to use 1 luck point to roll 3 of those blanks, because fuck that.
Go for it.
Oop. Roll 3 additionals. Oh, I didn't put I'll put them on now, because this is a small. There we go. It was. Okay, no, that was wrong. Ignore that roll, because that rolled way too many dice.
Yeah, that re-rolled your original plus 3 extra. You need to use the one on your sheet by itself.
Ah, yes, thank you.
Yep.
That's right. So rerolling the 3 plus the 2 from my rifle for my perk that I didn't initially put in the first one, if you don't mind.
Of course.
For a grand total of 6, with spreading to 3 points, 3 different body parts, and vicious 1. So 9. Vicious is the one that gives extra points per phase, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So grand total of 9, spreading to 3 different body parts for half.
Okay, so let's rewind. We are combining the first roll with the third roll.
Correct.
Okay,
Ignoring the second, because that was totally fucked up.
yeah. Okie dokie. So half of that and spreading out. Can I please get 2d20 rolls? I'm just curious where your spread is going. Definitely incurred a head injury.
3 and 8.
Those are both torso. So quite an
It was very
effective peppering.
It was a very vertical spread.
Oh, yes. And looking up at it, too, because it's looming over you. So an awesome blast. You can see him teeter, and kind of like the other one, clawing at the air, taking the headshot, and it looks like he's about to fall. Then his hand reaches out toward a busted old male receptacle, holds on, stays on his feet. He's still kind of waving his hand in front of his face, and in your general direction, you can tell that his vision is impaired. And he's
Well, we
stumbling
can't
too,
be
like barely staying on his feet, kind of stumbling as he's trying
we
to
can't
keep.
we can't be having that now, can we?
I mean, we can if you want.
I did spin AP for a minor action. Am I capable of spinning more AP for a major?
Yep, you can only do it once each time, though.
Okay. So that's 2, right?
Yep.
2, and then I'm just gonna take one more shot at him. Same thing, straight to the face.
Kerblast. Don't miss.
I
Hey,
didn't.
go ahead and bake an AP. And I'm going to assume that you won't roll all blanks on your damage, but let's make sure. So that head
for my
isn't going
ammo.
to be there anymore. It's essentially going to topple him as there is pink mist and now a gaping hole where his head used to be. He falls backwards, spirals into the street. I say he. It could be a she. It's hard to tell. They're furry.
Oh, I'm done.
It's a pretty sweet shotgun, sir.
Well, I am very specifically spec'd into small arms.
It shows.
Someone has like Towen has not Towen. He kind of has like tiny arms, holding a giant shotgun.
Not the arms of the giant shotgun.
That's great. Small arms.
Get him. I love too that you called him Towen. Like that's awesome.
Yeah, I was like, oh wait a minute, wrong game.
Well, and what's cool is, yes, thank you for the rim shot there. Towen is kind of like similarly spec'd in being very formidable, more of a sniper though, in contrast.
Well, Buchanan's more of a sniper. Towen's a dual wielder.
I have seen Towen take far more long range shots, I believe, than the dual wielding.
Well, I usually just stay at range and use my pistols.
Yeah. I need to bear that in mind. I've been fighting with one arm behind my back. Yeah, go ahead. Close the distance. Sucker.
Alright. But yeah. I built this guy small arms to be a sniper. Towen's more of a dual wielding as many shots as he can fucking take.
Yeah. Alrighty then. Well, Buchanan has definitely impressed by slaying 2 of the beasts. It is now Smooka's turn. Can you keep the score comparable?
Let's see.
Because he did give you the props like, hey, all right, Vault Dwellers, slaying beasts. But now he's
So
ahead
far,
by
all
1
three
point.
Roll20s have killed one every turn.
Yeah.
Right here.
Spark is of course welcome to play.
I'm gonna try and shoot this guy right here.
Full health one.
Will be, yeah.
There are only 2 remaining that are standing.
See. Viper's Gronk. Submit.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh my god.
That is crazy.
oh man!
Uh,
Dude,
where's my?
I hope you have an inspiration.
you
We use 2 luck.
100% are going to want to use inspiration for that.
He will kill your character if you don't.
Wait, hold
Well,
on.
not the character, but your gun is about to explode. You might lose a hand. Shit.
Do you need an inspiration? You can have an inspiration.
No, I can use a luck to re-roll, right?
Thought luck
Yes,
only.
technically.
You'd have to use 2 luck because it's only 1 luck per die.
One luck
Oh,
per. Yeah.
I can use 2.
So here's the risk with that as well. You can spend multiple luck points that way. So you can spend 2 luck, reroll both dice. Each dice can only be rerolled once, and you have to use the new result.
Yeah.
Inspiration would give you a free roll before spending the luck.
But
So
what's the chances of landing with 220s again? You know what I mean?
famous last words, sir. Go ahead.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, what is
Oh
better?
no!
Oh. All right. So the gun is not going to explode in your hand. The shot is going to go off, but there's a blinding flash, and you feel a sting in your hand as you realize that the gun has overloaded and is now going to need to be repaired to function further. But you did get your success. There's only 1 on his defense, so you can roll your damage. But now there's a couple sparks and a little bit of, pun intended, goodingsh, dandelion growing out of it. Little bit of smoke flowing as you realize that the gun cannot be fired again until repaired. Also, I did not hear you call out a location. You do have VATS, so do bear in mind you can call location shots for free. Um,
We'll go random. He's a 20.
that is going
Oh.
to be the leg.
Let's go. All right.
And you've got piercing, so you're going to ignore his resistance. Well, after taking that shot to the knee, he is definitely no longer going to be an adventurer.
Going to tuck my gun away. I think that's it.
Um, you do have still available a minor action, since you did stay within your zone there, didn't use aim, so you can draw and ready another weapon to end your turn, or you can move to an adjacent zone.
No need for that. We're good. We're good.
You're good?
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
That's gonna be it.
Bulldog calls out, "Concentrate fire! This one took down Patch." All 3 of them, seeing, of course, that Spark moved up for the melee, they're going to move a little bit, kind of adjust, and not penalize or risk the others. So they kind of regroup, take their shots, riddle the mutant with bullets, and recoiling backwards with each shot, finally tumbling backwards, falling into the streets. And there remains 1. The stump of the leg left. Mr. Houston, you are up.
Well, I wouldn't mind trying to end this all peaceable like if possible. And obviously, this super mutant is just seen all of his friends die and has also uh, been injured himself. And so I'd like to stand up and sort of make myself known and yell down at him. I did tell you that you should look elsewhere, and you did not listen. I'm going to give you one final chance to turn around and leave and don't come back. And I think that it would be wise on your part to take that opportunity, or you will die, friend.
Roll for me your speech, please.
Speech is what I'm good at.
I will let you know in advance. It is a difficult target,
Ooh,
but
I'm sure
proceed
it
as you
is.
will.
I'm going to use my only additional dice.
Ooh.
He roars, then looks around, thumping his chest, looking around at his falling comrades, lets forth another guttural. Sounds a little bit forlorn, like when the other mutant died. You can see he's kind of surveying the scene. You don't know if he understood you, but you definitely caught his attention and broke him of his maniacal revelry. And it looks like he is turning to go.
Excellent. Excellent.
Urgh. He's going to be dragging his foot, though, so he can't move that well. He's not going to get that far away. And I'm kind of combining his turn
Now,
with yours.
I don't
Because
know
in response, yeah.
if um I don't know if this counts because technically we did not avoid confrontation, but I did intimidate him.
I will allow for it because you did, like, you took him out of combat there. It was a worthy attempt. And I like the goals to be flexible and creative. So, yeah, I will give you that one.
Cha-ching.
Doc is going to be seeing that the threat is leaving and the others have been eliminated. He's going to move over to the Brotherhood guys and tell them, hey, I've got to get her to the table. We got to make it to the docks as quick as we can. I believe I can save her. I'm going to turn her sideways because she's not moving of her own volition. Spark, it is your turn. You are welcome to close the scene. You can follow up in pursuit and eliminate the super mutant, or you can let him go. It is all up to you.
Looks over at Buchanan and friends. Do you want me to?
Well, if he hunts people, he's just going to do it again later.
You have a fair point.
So, Greg, you're going to witness like you essentially had saved his life by intimidating him to run away. And then you see Spark just, nope, pursuit, charge, bzzz, SSS
Oh
swish,
man.
starting to rev into him there. That is going to
He was
hit.
probably gonna die anyway out there. He was already injured.
Starting to realize that, while friendly, these are not people that you want to cross because they will be not particularly merciful sometimes in eliminating a quarry.
Yes, but this one tried to kill us.
Spark, how would you like to eliminate him? He's essentially limping away with the stump of a leg, trying to drag himself out. His back is to you.
Attack on Titan style. Go for the spinal cord. Right at the base of the neck.
Ooh. The smell of charred fur is not appreciated by you or your flower, but your companions can soak that in as they survey the scene and realize that the mutant pack has now been all eliminated. Doc is going to call out. He did, of course, speak to the Brotherhood members, but he's going to call out now, his shot echoing out in the reverberating silence. We got to get back to the docks quick. I can save her, but she doesn't have much time.
Then by all means, let us get going.
Do you Brotherhood types carry around a portable stretcher?
We do not. And Doc throws, kind of shoves. I don't want to say throws, but kind of shoves the raider out in front of everybody. He says, "You guys can watch him. I can take care of her." And he's trying to gently cradle her in his arms. He is wearing power armor, so he's just really kind of struggling as best he can to not be the large brutish thing that he is at the moment.
Well, that's bullshit.
Yeah, she looks hurt pretty bad, mangled. You're pretty sure that the elbow doesn't work that way in that direction. And you're not sure if there's a hole in her head she's not bleeding out of. It's hard to tell because it is kind of a mess.
Yeah, but are there any extra holes in her head that she's bleeding out? Those are the real bad ones.
That too, difficult to tell.
I walk over here. What are we keeping this guy alive for?
Interrogation.
We would have gone in to ask her about the Rangers up north.
I
South.
already have that intel.
South. They were South Raiders. I mean, you can ask about anything.
Is he conscious?
Yes, wide-eyed, terrified. Because especially after you said, "What are we keeping him alive for?" But he's also gagged, so he really can't do much. But
Is he moving under his own power?
yes, when you allow it, his arms are bound, his legs
I'm gonna
are
put my
loosely
shotgun
bound.
in the small of his back, and then I'm gonna tell him double time that direction. If you slow down, I'm going to kill you. And then I'm going to fucking march and double time his ass to the settlement.
And he, wide-eyed, looks back and forth between people and then starts to shuffle off. He is walking with a limp. You know that he got hurt pretty bad up there. He was
So,
given minor patch-up after his
I'm pushing with my gun.
his duel with Spark did not go particularly
As,
well in his favor.
Doc, I have a stim pack if that'll stabilize her.
Says, "I've already given her one."
Alright.
It's, yeah, the most that I can do here.
Well, let's
And we
burn
go.
daylight.
Well, in making time, of course, you guys have already burned some daylight today. But by the time you make it to the docks, the sun will be beginning to set. It is nice and clear. Pretty nice sunsets in the northwest. Still have maybe another hour or so of daylight before it gets dark. The Brotherhood, of course, is allowing you guys to move ahead of them. Raider Boss is going to slow down once you guys are reaching the gates, waiting for instruction. Rico's going to come down to greet you guys.
As soon
Be
as I
like,
see Rico, I'm gonna call out, "Hey Rico, we got wounded."
he rushes to get the gates open, and then he stops. And once Doc has pushed through and is charging his power armor toward the medical building, says, "Wait,
Yep.
is that you, Buchanan?"
Oh yeah. And I
Ha!
pushed the Raider boss at gunpoint forward towards the makeshift jail cell we got. The bottom is still alive, huh?
Indeed. Doc keeps referring to him as spare medical parts.
Ah, fantastic.
Rico's like, "Oh my gosh, we counted you lost." He's going to secure the gate once everybody gets in. He's going to start running up through town. "Guess what? Buchanan's back." Gathering up some groupies for you. Good call, except for Kelly's pit boy was given to one of the party members.
Never
I
mind.
guess it would be Greg, because if it was given, and I'm very sorry, I don't recall, but if it was given to Alexi, he would have passed it off to Greg when he stayed behind, saying, "You're going to need this more on the surface than we will down here." So I think Greg is in possession of that pit boy. He could give it to Tyler, but given the circumstances and everything, Greg is the one that he's going to give it to. It is his decision.
Well, Greg was thinking about trying to use something like this to help with making a radio, walkie-talkie.
Absolutely.
So he might pass it off to Spark with the intention of modifying it so that he can speak with his clan.
Okay. Well, Spark can definitely use that in lieu of making repairs to that other walkie-talkie and essentially get it set up to the right frequency, make sure that communication works through it. So that'll be part of his project. And then if you are given the walkie-talkie, then the pit boy can be given to Doc when he's not busy, because he's going to
Yes.
be Doc is going to be busy all night repairing a person. Spark is going to be up all night repairing a walkie-talkie. Smuka hasn't moved yet, but I assume that he's going to be making his way toward Noodles because it's been a while.
No. Gun first. I'll get my gun
Oh,
first.
good call. Yes.
Yeah.
Greg is gonna go and find himself a bit of something to eat and drink.
Rico is gathering people that are still left at this colony to come out and see Buchanan's return.
I'll greet people.
Ah, good to have you back. Hey, Johnny boy. Thought you were lost out there in the wilds.
Well, it takes a bit more than winter snow to kill me.
Those newcomers, they coming with you?
Hmm. They're not sticking around. They have their own little group. They're part of. Any of you heard of the Brotherhood of Steel?
No. That's some kind of cult?
Paramilitary organization, more like. Friendly
They're gonna
enough.
be they're gonna be shuffling into the medical building with Doc to keep an eye on Patch.
Hopefully. They're either passing through the area, or if they do set up a base around here, they'll become part of the caravan. Well, I've extended the offer anyway. Whether they take it or not, it's up to them.
Well, that's fantastic news.
Hmm.
Glad to have you back, old chap.
Glad to be back.
Once you get settled in, let's have a drink and tell us about what happened out there.
McKenna will nod and head to the house to see if anyone has stole his room.
It has been discussed, but you will find all of your trappings still in place there. I'm pretty sure. Let me take a peek. Um, yeah, because Alexi had taken up in Kelly's old room. But he was staying behind with the ghouls, so perhaps that'll be open for Mr. Houston.
Which room?
That would be a room inside the Cascadia Docks home. I don't think that you have been inside there. Bloop,
Oh, yes. I don't think I have.
bloop.
It looks like room number 4 is open.
Indeed.
Yeah, I'll wander my way to 4.
And for the sake of everything, Buchanan, you have a Yao Guy mat. It was just a joke when I had the tiger mat in there because when we first met, you said you liked the big cats. So I replaced it to something more appropriate and viable.
That's fine.
But yes, very cozy. Anywho, sliding back outside there. Ooh. Hey there, Smooka.
Hello. I got work for you.
What have you got?
I throw my gun at him.
He definitely catches it in the air as if he expected it to be thrown and then is looking it over. Ooh, yeah, you've got some damage here.
Yeah.
But I can fix her for you. Pretty easy fix, actually, once I get her open. You guys
Sounds good.
stay in the night here?
I don't know, but I'm gonna go get noodles.
I can have it ready for you in the morning if you want.
I'm sure that works. Yeah.
I'll get right on it. Hey, Liz, where are my tools? I'm going to take this out back.
Okay.
Rico's going to go back to his post. Boots goes back to his shop. And Jackie, as soon as she sees Smooka approach, she kind of gives a smirk, shakes her head, starts cooking away. It'll be a minute, but I'll have some noodles ready shortly. And what for you, Mr. Houston?
Well, I think by now you probably know that I'm a man of strange appetite. Uh, if you happen to have anything irradiated, I can take that off your hands. Uh, and free of charge, of course. I'm not going to charge you for the service. Uh, but anything that you have really will do. Uh, I'm not too picky.
She grabs a couple cans from the shelf that are unlabeled. Pretty sure these got rads in them before you cook them off. Not sure what's in there though. She passes over a can opener and the two cans and shrugs. Just have at it.
Yeah, I'll open those things up and start gobbling away. What exactly is it? Do I know?
Yes, one of them is SpaghettiOs and one of them is baked beans.
Excellent. Oh, delicious.
Oh, it's extra
Uh,
delicious for you. You can taste
yes.
the radiated factor.
I don't think I'm down any health, but if I were, I'd get it back.
Indeed. But it is chilly up here, so it definitely warms you up a bit. And of course, her friendly greeting makes you feel comfortable to sit there and feel like you're part of something here, not so much an outsider. Although during your travel back, you notice that the Brotherhood did not take your eyes off of you. They never put their guns away, and they were always watching. If not two, at least one pair of eyes was on you the entire way. If you go
Yeah.
around the corner to pee, one will casually walk by the alley to keep a sideways glance on you. They hadn't let you out of their sight until you made it here to the docks when they split off to go to the medical quarters, the medical building.
Well, you see, that's just good sense right there. Being careful. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I mean, some might call it being racist, but they don't know better. They just met you. Well, there are lots of things going on. Well, I wouldn't say lots, but a couple things going on overnight with repairs and medical and such. Um, Back at the house, Mr. Buchanan, you haven't been here in a while. You're glad to see that everything is still in order there. Your personal belongings haven't been touched. The amount of dust collected does not match the amount of beard you grew, but you know.
It's
Good
like Ron
genes.
Swanson in that one episode.
Slight effect of radiation, I guess. Yeah, but I'll put my pack down, put things away, then go do my rounds around town.
So the population is a little bit diminished. You'll
I
notice
imagine
that,
so.
yeah, of course, as due to the partial exodus to the Pike's Place market area. Things are definitely in order, though. When you come in, you see lights are working well. There's a plumbing system. There's a new power station up north where what used to be next to where what used to be. I mean, you'll actually see the power station first coming right out of the house on the second map there. There's kind of an operations office set up that used to be Steve's house.
That's my next stop, actually.
Yeah, it's been cleared out, but they've added a table and chairs in there. So it's kind of a meeting hall, if you will.
Or
I
some of
mean,
the old books still around?
oh, definitely, yeah.
I'll go scrounging for them blueprints.
Oh, you'll have been able to grab those back at your house.
Okay. Any new entries on the PC?
No.
That's odd.
Yep, looks like the terminal hasn't been utilized in a while. Looks like Steve has just been busy with organizing and all the excitement that you guys have brought, so not a lot of time to just sit down and ruminate, contemplate.
Huh. Well, I'll make my way from there to the food stall.
Well, hello there, Mr. Buchanan. Good to see you.
You too, Jacqueline. You keeping that coffee maker working?
Yes.
Here, give me 4 cups if you would be so kind.
Did you say 4 cups?
Mm-hmm.
She pulls out 4 individual drinking glasses and fills all of them.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
It smells good. This is that blend that was brought over from the Pike Place market. Little different, but I like it. Smooth, earthy.
Ah, thank you much. How much do I owe you?
She waves her hand. Your credit's still good.
He'll give her a wink and then pick up the cups and
She
head over
looks
to the medical
surprised
office.
at your wink and then blushes a little bit. That was unexpected. Uh, Here's a close-up view of Buchanan's new girlfriend.
And then I'll grab the cups and head over to the medical office.
So inside the medical office, let's see. I want to make sure I get everybody properly copy pasted in here because Smuka is not going to be there. Tyler is going to be upstairs. Kelly is going to be doing her best to try to keep the Brotherhood guys happy and situated.
Yeah, I'll walk in and
Bloop.
kind of tell Kelly, I got it from here. Go assist the doc.
She nods, rushes upstairs.
Not too bright, that one, but she's always listening to me for some reason. And I'll hand each of them a cup of coffee.
She's going to whisper as you come in and she's walking upstairs, she's gonna slide up, put her hand on you. It's good to have you back, John.
Mm-hmm.
And gives your shoulder a squeeze, and then goes upstairs. Everyone is Jonathan's other girlfriend / Jackie's competition. Ethan, when you come in, Ethan's gonna be looking worried. Bulldog and Eagle, pretty serious. What do you know about the doc? He pretty good? Is he properly medically trained?
From what I can tell, yes. We picked him up out of a slaver camp from raiders that were keeping him as a slave, forcing him to do medical on their wounded.
Ah, Eagle's gonna speak up. Good to have somebody dedicated to the cause by sense of obligation. You saved him. He'll always owe you that favor.
Gannon will nod. Kind of hard to say no to a man that saved your life.
He nods. He's gonna stand up, start pacing. Bulldog's gonna notice. Say, hey, I don't know if there's much good that we can do here. There a place where maybe we can set up, start going over plans, distract us from, and he gives a nod toward the upstairs, looks up at the ceiling.
Yeah, let's I finished handing them out their coffee. Let's go by Jacqueline's place and pick some food up and take it back to my house. And then I'll like pull the blueprints out from under an arm that I have, and I'll hand them over to Bulldog.
What's this? Ah,
Oh,
this is
building plans.
the buildings. Yes, the beacon you called it.
Indeed, pulled that over some time ago. We pulled that out of old government offices that, again, were raider infested. That are, as far as I know, currently empty.
That might be perfect place for outfit like ours to set up shop if you don't have any
That
other plans for it.
is a wonderful idea, actually. Uh, oh, on that note, that's the same area that we found the super mutant that was intelligent and peaceful. I'll tell you about that some other time, though.
It's a curious bunch that you've gathered, Buchanan, but it's impressive. Takes a lot to keep survivors from going feral. You've done a good job here. I don't know about
Well,
including the mutants and looks around. That ghoul fella seems nice enough, but it's still
it,
off-putting.
well, don't get me wrong. Looking at a face that's half rotted off is not exactly my foray into what I want to do every day. But as long as he's not shooting me, trying to eat me, or steal from me, and he's willing to help, I'll put him to work.
The eagle speaks up from behind. Well, if he gets out of sorts, it ain't going to be work where we're putting him.
Noted. Yeah, I don't know too much about their kind. Until I met him, and that was only very recently. I always thought they were the growly, flesh eating, wearing rags kind of things.
No. Goes to show we haven't seen everything yet in the wasteland. Or maybe things are just a little bit different here up north. Maybe the weather tempers their appetite.
Hmm, could be. He did mention that the super mutants down where you came from are green. I haven't seen those yet.
Well, count yourself lucky.
Buchanan will walk out.
Yes, yes. Let's get to it. Lead the way.
Head back to Jackie's stand. That way everyone can order some food. If anyone else is doing some shit.
Yes, you'll see Greg happily, eagerly eating out of his cans. Smooka just now getting served up some of his favorite noodles. Jackie smiles when you approach.
Let's see here. Buchanan will nudge Smuka. Oh, the hell of a shot you pulled back there with that first super mutant.
Just luck.
Luck?
Yeah.
I swear to God, your beam hit him right square through the second eyeball.
No.
That's a pretty good damn shot for luck.
Smooka has always had kind of a way, even back in the vault, kind of a way of things
Just
going
working out
his
for him,
way. Just
yeah.
happens to, yeah, little things
I'm
here and there.
familiar.
Yeah.
It remind me not to get into a coin toss with you. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, people knew in the vault not to play cards against Smooka. That was learned the hard way many a time.
And I'll turn to Jacqueline. Can I get 4 or whatever you got cooking for myself and these 3 guests here?
Says, yeah, with the abundance of Mirelurk meat we got, been trying to find just the right amount to mix with the noodles. What do you think, Smooka? How do you like the addition?
Noodles
Ratio
good.
good?
Noodles good.
She smiles, kind of cranes her head in his direction. He would know.
He would know. The more things change.
Bulldog behind you kind of clears his throat impatiently.
Anyway, me and these three's got some things to discuss. We can get that real quick.
Um, Bulldog will speak up. We're going to be going over some of the plans for the raid on that there beacon complex. He looks between Greg and Smooka. If you want to grab your dishes and join us, good to have everybody contributing. If you're going to be part of the assault,
Yes, sir.
I'll eat my noodles in peace.
I'll pass Mooka on the shoulder. Divvy out whatever Jacqueline gives us. Which I just imagine is probably more noodles.
yes, with Mirelurk.
With Mirelurk. Noodle lurks? Meyer
It's
noodles?
a crab rigatoni or something. I don't know.
Rigatoni. There you go. And then I will lead them all over to our little abode.
Alrighty. And Spark, I did see you had moved your token over to the other map. Are you planning on doing your repairs back in the house?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So you'll be present and you can multitask because you can be doing the repairs while listening to all of them talking and be able to spin an eye around and contribute to the conversation while you're working, so no problem there.
Must be nice to have 360-degree vision.
It
Yes.
is nice.
Alrighty. Well, I do believe that is actually quite the perfect place for us to transition, pivot, fade to black. Is there anything anyone would like to add as the evening is coming to a close, both in and out of game?
Sorry, I feel like I just kind of showed up today, took the fuck over. What the fuck?
Yeah, you're good. I mean, down a man, somebody had to do all the talking.
Yeah. I never, when I made Jonathan Buchanan, I never actually made him to be a leader. It turned out that way, and it's just been working. So fuck it. I mean, he's just been doing it. Same
Yeah.
with Towan. I didn't expect Towan to be a leader, and now he's the leader of the fucking Bangtail mercenary group. Like,
Yeah.
goddamn.
Both of them happened kind of organically, especially too with Buchanan's sense of security and coming up. Like when you first came up, there really weren't awesome defenses at the docks. They didn't have
That's
any kind
technically
of
true.
network. Self-sustaining was a little bit diminished. Like it was really a matter of time before raiders just came here and took everything and set up shop themselves.
Oh
But
yeah.
you have saved them from that fate.
Oh yeah, now they're fucking just as armored and armed as I am, if I'm not mistaken. I think the first couple of radar gangs we took out, we just took the weapons back and was like, hey guys, here you go.
Here's a pile of machetes. Hand them out. Everyone take one. Sure, take two if you want.
Here's some machetes, here's a couple of combat rifles. Yeah. Fucking it's crazy shit. Ah, I like Fallout.
Oh, same. I can't wait for season 2 to come out.
Right?
I was watching stuff about like Mr. House the other day, and
Now that I know that Spaceballs the sequel actually coming out,
yes,
can't wait for that.
I can't believe that Mel Brooks is 98 and still alive. 97, 98.
Oh yeah. Well, I need to go make me a Gmail account.
Alrighty. Yeah, I should probably eat something today, maybe a little bit.
Oh yeah. You guys have fun.
Have a good one.
Yep.
All
we'll
right.
see
Enjoy the game.
Have a great night, guys. Peace be with you.